Hello everyone, our today's anime begins in Italy with our main tourist protagonist Godo. Godo traveled to Italy in order to return an ancient stone tablet to its rightful owner, who had given the tablet to his grandfather. But a witch named Erica from the Copper Black Cross Association wanted to take away his stone tablet. But then a rogue god appears and begins destroying everything in his path. But while Erica was fighting it, it vanished and, surprisingly, Godo was able to withhold it. Rogue gods are gods who have fallen from their thrones and are wreaking havoc wherever they appear. Normal people, on the other hand, could only see this destruction as a natural phenomenon, and the fact that Godo was able to withhold it indicates that he possesses magical power. So after that they got to the place to deliver the tablet to its owner named Lucrezia Zora. She told them that the stone tablet he was clutching was the grimoire referred to as the Prometheus's secret book. With the 10 distinct varieties of potent avatars, it possesses an enormous amount of power. However, this tablet now only contains one avatar, known as the White Horse, and she also claims that this tablet has the ability to steal God's power, allowing him to use it for his own purposes. However, as soon as they had a chance to relax, an old deity known as the God of Punishment manifested himself, indicating that a divine conflict would soon take place. Malkard appeared because Varahthragna, the god of war, desired to fight him in order to experience defeat after never having been defeated. Varahthragna possesses divine avatar power, which he uses to overpower everyone, and the only avatar he lacks in order to unleash his full power is Godo's White Horse avatar. So Erica tried to stop them because if they started fighting, they would kill everyone on the island. But she wasn't powerful enough to stop a god, but, thanks to Godo, she was safe. The appearance of Godo intrigued Varahthragna, and he wanted to kill Godo with his golden sword, but Godo used the power of the White Horse to take the sword away from him. But he didn't know how to use that power, so Erica unexpectedly kissed Godo, but with that kiss, she transferred the knowledge of that power and about Varahthragna to Godo. And using the stolen golden sword power, Godo became a god slayer. And with that victory over a god, Godo gained the power of 10 avatars, making him the 7th Campione, or also known as the King of the World. So now Godo returned to Japan to resume his normal life after completing his task to visit Italy, but he soon discovered that Erica had followed him all the way to Japan. And to be as close to him as possible, she even enrolled in the same school. In relation to this, Yuri and Amaterasu met Godo, who was a member of an official magic organization that deals with magic-related cases in Japan. They arrived to alert Godo to the possibility that Erica was there to entice him to join the Black Copper Association as he had now attained the rank of 7th Campione. Godo questioned Erica to explain her true intention for accompanying him after being alarmed by Yuri and Amaterasu. So Erica then brought Godo back to Italy and introduced him to the cops that deal with Italian magic. She then demonstrated how strong Godo is, despite the fact that he is a young Campione, as he acquired his strength by killing Varahthragna, the god of war. Godo used multiple avatars in that battle, yet there was still a weakness. Like the golden blade he received, it cannot be wielded unless the user has thorough knowledge about their opponent. However, the fact that Godo handled Erica's more potent summoning proves that he is still a powerful Campione. Then, Erica admitted that she did fall in love with Godo, not because of his abilities. She then presented a rusted metal object with a drawing of an antique serpent on it to Godo. Because in the Princess Alice's prophecy, she mentions world destruction involving Gorgoni and the metal and a rogue goddess who will use it to become a vicious goddess. So Erica's true intention in demonstrating Godo's power was to persuade Italian officers to give Gorgonian to Godo in order to keep it safe. Therefore, Yuri used her power to learn about the goddess who has been pursuing Gorgonian in an effort to destroy the planet. Yuri concluded that she is a potent goddess named Athena. But even if there was no method to conceal the object, they may still take a chance by using great magic power to seal the Gorgonian. So, Godo and Erica tried to stop Athena, but they were unable because she had taken the information about the Gorgonian from Godo. So, in order to stop Athena, Erica shared the information on Athena with Godo, but Athena began to act unexpectedly. At that point, the Princess Alice's prophecy began to come true since Athena was simply too strong for them to contain. She took the Gorgonian and transformed into her full form after doing so successfully. However, Godo showed up and tried to defeat Athena with the help of his golden sword domain. However, there were still restrictions on how much Godo could use the golden sword's strength. After that, Godo gradually overcame Athena by using Erika's potent spear and the might of the white horse avatar. However, Godo didn't actually murder her. Instead, Godo actually spared her because he never intended to use her death to seize her authority. In this way, Godo defeats Athena and saves the world. A short while later, as the narrative continues, one of Duke Woban's henchmen, Liliana, kidnaps Yuri. Duke Woban, who is also a campione, ordered Yuri to perform the ceremony that she carried out 4 years ago to conjure a god for him. However, many people were sacrificed during that process 4 years ago, but only Yuri and Liliana were fortunate enough to survive that catastrophe. So now, in order to ease his boredom and because the previous god she summoned was killed by Salvatore, another campione, Duke Woban now wants Yuri to perform the ritual once more to summon yet another god for his entertainment. So when Godo learned about Yuri, and wanted to save her, he broke into Woban mansion. However, because Woban enjoys playing with his prey, he allowed them to leave with the condition that if they managed to avoid being captured by him for the night, Woban wouldn't attempt to use Yuri anymore. But, unlike Woban, Erika knew that even if they won his little game, he wouldn't stop until he got what he wanted. Woban caught Godo and Yuri in half an hour, so Godo used his white horse's flame against him. Woban, on the other hand, had a card to play in the fight. And, because the information on Woban was insufficient, Godo was still unsure how he would defeat him. So he decided to retreat first and then confront him with enough information on him, but Erika was interrupted in the middle of her retreat by her old acquaintance Liliana. But when Erika saw she couldn't easily defeat Liliana, she threatened to reveal her innermost secret to everyone about her handwritten cheesy love stories. Now that Liliana had joined them, they faced Woban head-on. Godo attempted to utilize his golden sword domain, but it was unsuccessful. Because Woban also holds the power of Osiris, the Egyptian deity of death, he has the ability to call forth dead troops. Now that made things difficult for Godo, so Yuri took the initiative and provided information on Woban's abilities via kiss so that Godo could defeat him with his golden sword. But even that proved ineffective against Woban, who summoned 3 elemental gods to defeat Godo. So, as Godo's options were running out, he subconsciously awoke in another avatar from Varathragna's authority to halt Woban until daybreak. So, according to Woban's earlier words, Godo managed to survive with Yuri until daybreak and won, so Woban left from there, but now he wants. As the story progresses, Godo, Lucretia, Yuri, and Erika travel to an Italian beach to spend their summer vacation. But after spending quite some time at beach, Erika abducted Godo to spend some alone time with him. But nerdy guy escaped in time to save his own innocence, only to find himself in another bounty-laden situation. So getting tired of being the only boy in a girls' group, Godo escaped at midnight. However, the land he came to spend his vacation on is Athena territory. So Athena took Godo with her because she had a disturbing feeling. Because Salvatore Doni, a campione, used his blade to free a divine beast from a magical pillar. As a result, a rogue god named Hero Perseus was summoned. Liliana attempted to stop Perseus because the divine beast is considered to be under the protection of the mother goddess of land. But he ignored her words, but Athena appeared and saved the divine beast. And is also known as the Queen of Serpents, giving her the same status as the mother goddess. And because Perseus is known as the beast's natural enemy, both of them were prepared for a head-to-head battle. But when Godo appeared to stop them, Perseus' attention was drawn to him because he is a god slayer. So Liliana whisked him away to save him, but how could Godo stop Perseus when he knew nothing about him? Also, Liliana offers Godo a spell to demonstrate her knowledge, but magic can only work on Campione if it is injected directly into him, like a kiss. Liliana would never do something like that. So Perseus followed their trail and discovered Godo. Both engaged in a potentially fatal conflict, but Perseus emerged victorious. Because Perseus had a skill that allowed him to temporarily seal any power that Godo might utilize. And with that, Perseus delivered a fatal strike intended for Godo's heart. However, after learning that Godo would recover, Perseus decided to continue the fight and eventually defeat Godo once more when he is revived. And eventually Godo actually succeeded in reviving himself. After that, Godo accidentally came upon Liliana's love novel after being recovered, and she became so embarrassed that she considered killing Godo. However, Athena arrived to help Godo fight Persia, but in exchange demanded that Godo perform a task for her. Naturally, Liliana declines her offer because a deal with the rogue god could only go wrong. So, with no other choice, they began researching on Persias for Godo's upcoming fight. When they couldn't find anything, Liliana drugged Godo and took his place to make a deal with Athena. However, Godo arrived just in time. And with a little work, Athena led them to Persia's complete information, which Liliana immediately grasped. On the other hand, Salvatore Doni essentially stopped Erica and anyone who might be able to help Godo. So Salvatore did this because he wanted to give Godo a chance to be more powerful. Because once they squared off, Godo and Salvatore Doni's match resulted in a tie. He undertook all of this in order to increase Godo's strength for their rematch. And after that, Godo soon began to recover from the drug's effects and received an invitation from Persia to settle their dispute. With that, the battle between Persias and Godo began in a Colosseum, where Persias once again sealed away Godo's power. So Liliana offered her body and soul to Godo with her own will, and she gave Godo all of her knowledge to aid him in defeating Persias. Godo overturned the situation with the help of Liliana and the golden sword of Varahthragna, as well as another avatar power. But Persias used a manipulation power on Liliana, but the affection she has for Godo helped her regain her senses again. And by combining their powers, they defeated the hero god Persia. Soon after, while Godo's life was becoming more stable, Japan's magical association sent Sishu in to be his mistress. The Magic Association took this action because they were concerned that Erica and Liliana would persuade Godo to leave Japan. But Godo didn't want anything like that. So Anna was perplexed because Godo never had any problems with 3 of his other mistresses. But Godo made it clear that he still regards them as friends rather than lovers, which shocked Liliana and Yuri because it was clear as day that 3 of them are in love with Godo. After that, Erica arrived and had a lengthy private conversation with Anna. But then Erica decided to go on a date with Godo, and she told Godo about her, Liliana, and Yuri's feelings, how they felt toward Godo. But then Anna showed up to have a duel with Erica, as they agreed the day before. So Godo intervened in their fight to stop them, but he was sucked into a void that led directly to Anna's grandfather. Anna's grandfather was in a dimension that essentially served as a line between life and death, so Erica followed Godo there without hesitation. Anna's grandfather is actually Shusano, an old Japanese god who has chosen to remain in purgatory after retiring. And he brought Godo because Shusano needed Godo to complete one task for him. However, the fight between Erica and Anna depleted Erica's life force because Anna's black sword has the ability to steal its opponent's life force. And thankfully, Godo arrived in time to save Erica from Anna, who had already gone insane. Because the sword she was holding had completely taken control of her body. However, Anna's body was still unable to hold the power properly. So the black sword decided to back off and adjust Anna's body for himself. However, Erica's life force became so depleted that she would not have survived. So Godo uses the power of his last avatar to give his essence to Erica in order to save her. So the blade that nearly killed Erica was really crafted for Anna by Shusano, the god himself. Therefore, it was clear that Erica may have died. The black sword then transformed Anna into a new body by using her as its source. Yet Godo still intervened to save her. But then they were thrown back into reality as Metis, Athena's mother, swollen the black sword. Metis was known as the goddess of wisdom, Zeus' wife, and Athena's mother. Metis was always a part of Athena from the start. So she is now attempting to swallow Athena in order to regain her full strength. As a result, when Metis viciously attacked Athena, she lost her power as well as her memories. And, because Godo was still recovering from his previous battle, he took Athena with him to protect her from Metis. But Metis was so powerful that even with Godo's strength inside of Erica, they were outmatched by her. Metis found Athena with a blink of an eye, just as Godo regained his strength. Godo, on the other hand, was no exception, as he was also defeated by Metis as she swallowed Athena and regained her old and powerful self. But Godo's 4 wives arrive on time, and with their assistance, Yuri, Anna, Liliana, and Erica, Godo extract Athena from Metis. However, Metis's resistance was still too strong, so in the end, the goddess Athena combined her powers to defeat Metis and save the entire world. And with that, our anime comes to an end. For more shortest anime recaps, please do subscribe the channel and press the notification button to receive the latest updates. Till then everyone, take care.